want to make a video about why I switched to EXP Realty. You know, when I was shown EXP Realty, I gotta tell you, I was not looking. I'd been with major brokerages before, with Keller Williams and also with Remax, and then was with a small boutique brokerage and had a sweet deal. I mean, the sweetest deal you could get, and loved our broker, loved him like a brother, still do. But when I saw EXP, I could not unsee what I had seen. EXP is an agent-owned cloud brokerage. Agent-owned cloud brokerage. And what I loved about it was the fact agent-owned. Because see, here's the dirty secret they don't tell you about real estate. What's your end game? How are you going to get out? In other words, how do you keep from showing houses when you're in your 60s, 70s, and 80s? How do you actually do that thing called retire? You know, I love being an entrepreneur. I love being in real estate. I love the saying, I'll work 80 hours for myself to build my dream long before I'll work 40 hours a week to build someone else's dream. So I love real estate, love being in it, but eventually you want to get out and go enjoy life and just basically do real estate when you want to do it, not because you have to do it. And that's, you know, speaking of since doing this since 97, right? So 20 plus years, our team's been selling houses. So EXP has an end game for agents. What are most agents' end game? Well, they're going to go and become a broker, right? I'm going to get out by becoming a broker, and I'm going to recruit a bunch of agents and what we call adult babysitting, right? And I'm going to build a brokerage. I'm going to have that, and then I'll sell my brokerage, and everything will be great. That's what happens, right? That's the entrepreneur dream. Build a business, and then sell it one day and retire off of what you sell. But what's happening is the current broker model, or the long-term broker model, what has been is broken. There's been shifts, major shifts in real estate, and we've seen several times, we've seen what we call market disruptors come to the marketplace. And if you don't jump on board with the market disruptor when they happen, you can get left behind. Ooh, I turned really red there. Must be from the sun the way it's coming in. But anyways, EXP is exactly that. It's a market disruptor. What is it? It's an agent-owned brokerage. What's that mean, agent-owned? Does that mean I have all these different responsibilities and things like that? No. What it means is that all the benefits in the past of what brokers used to get, you can have as an agent without the headache, without the huge buy-in, without all the legal and all the accounting and all the payroll and the brick and mortar and everything you have to do. You don't have to do any of that. See, with a cloud-based brokerage, what EXP did is they took the major expenses of a traditional brokerage, the major expenses, and they eliminated them. What are the major expenses? Well, the expenses are things like a brick and mortar building. Would you or would you not agree, if you're on here, that the internet is changing everything? Like, the whole thing is going internet-based. I'll bet you if you're an agent and you're working, the least amount of work you get done is when you're in your office. In fact, I bet your office is probably your home, your car, a Starbucks, or Panera. Am I right or am I right? Right? That was a weird statement. But anyways, that's where I was spending most of my time, not at the office. When I was at the office, I was busy hanging out with the other agents, doing the water cooler, talking things like that. Not making money, right? Making money, you're out on the street. So an agent-owned brokerage allows you to do a couple things. Number one, it allows you to have ownership in the company, which normally in the past you would have to do your own brokerage to do it. You can earn company stock, publicly traded stock on the NASDAQ. Here's what we know about most agents too, according to NAR, National Association of Realtors. None of us have any retirement. And if you're like Stacy and I, and you had a great run until 2008, you had to live off your retirement and then go into debt to stay afloat during the crash when it got really bad. And it's made a great comeback, but we're still digging out of the hole, and it's still not as good as it was, okay? Because the agent count is up. So what does it do? It allows you to build an organization. EXP allows you to build an organization nationwide. In the past, if you were going to recruit a team, you could only recruit your team based on people in your MLS, your little part of the world that you lived in. But with EXP, It's nationwide across the United States. It's into Canada and going globally very soon. You'll be able to have a global business because of the internet, and you'll be able to have an organization of agents that you've shared with EXP, and the company has a revenue share program for helping you grow the business. So that's another stream of income. So you can have a stock plan. Our stock plan is incredible. You get company stock for doing things you normally do, selling a home, sharing the opportunity with other agents, right? Growing the business. And also you can buy company stock at a 20% discount with 5% of your commissions into that. And by the way, the company stock's been going gangbusters. You want to check it out? It's EXPI. Check it out, EXPI, and you can check out the stock where it's been going. So I loved that. Being able to build a retirement, being able to have another stream of passive income based on the agents that I know nationwide and into Canada and soon to be global. So we loved that about the company. What I also loved about the company is the fact, look, as real estate agents, we don't really sell houses, right? Can we agree on that? As real estate agents, what we are is we're lead generation machines. We've got to find the leads. Houses, look, they sell themselves. Everybody wants a house. The houses sell themselves. What we really are is project managers. Once the person finds the house they fall in love with, it's an emotional purchase, and you manage all the moving parts and get it to the closing table. That's what we get paid for, not really selling the house. But the hardest part for agents, especially you new agents out there, is lead generation. Where do I get my leads? And what EXP has done is EXP is a tech company. And we've already talked about the internet's taking over everything. What I loved about them is as a tech company, they have a partnership with a company called Conversion, or KV Core as it's called right now. If you haven't checked out Conversion, it's KUNVERSION. So it's spelled differently, Conversion, and it is one of the highest rated lead gen and customer relation management model in the world. As far as for real estate agents, as far as managing their business. And it's got email drip campaigns and mass mailing campaigns and all that stuff you need, all wrapped up into one. Well, why do I bring that up? Because it's included with EXP. You can have that included instead of having to pay the standalone price, which is several $100s a month out of your own pocket. It's included with EXP. So it's a lead gen model that was included. So what do we have? Company stock, a revenue share program, not profit share like some other companies offer. Why is profit share not as good? Well, because you have to have profit to be able to share it. And what's happening is traditional brokers are bleeding like crazy, and there's not a lot of profit to go around. But if you have a revenue share program where you share the revenue off the top, right? Revenue minus expenses leaves profit. We get paid off the revenue versus off the profit that's left over, and you get a revenue share program. It's a genius model, and it is something that got us super excited because of the people we know and because we know what agents are looking for. Look, real estate's changing. Real estate agents are looking for a better compensation plan, and EXP has it. In fact, EXP has a program called their Icon Agent Program. The Icon Agent Program is for agents out there who are moderate to high producers, where you can operate at 100%. That's right, you're on an 80-20 split, and then once you have fulfilled the cap of 16,000, and there are a lot of other brokers, by the way, their caps are way higher than that, some 24,000, some of the caps that are out there, 16,000 cap. Once you've done that, you sell 20 more houses, and they'll give you your $16,000 cap back in company stock. Once you cap out, you run at 100% on that for the rest of your anniversary year, and you start over again at 80-20. So I love that. I love the fact that you can earn 100% commission split when it's all over, said and done. That right there, those were the market disruptors. Stacy and I knew that those would be the things that make agents want to switch, and that is why we switch, because it solves the problems for agents. It allows you to build your own company within the company. And oh, by the way, for those of you who are out there who are teams and you have your own branding and things like that, like we're the Lambright team, you can still be the team. We're just now the Lambright team at EXP Realty. Pretty simple, right? So if you have some name that you have and you want to keep that name, that branding, of course. See, EXP is agent owned. we let the benefits go towards the agent as long as you're not violating any state policies, right? Going along with your state requirements. EXP is cool with it. They want you to brand yourself. They know you're the brand. See, people don't hire real estate agents because of the name behind them. They hire the real estate agents because of the agent. The agent that's going to take care of them. EXP knows that, and I love it. So it is the greatest thing going. If you're seeing this and you're wondering why either the number 1 or number 2 agent in 30 states around the country have joined EXP. So let me repeat that again. The number 1 or number 2 agent out of 30 states have all jumped to EXP nationwide. You need to take a look at this. There's got to be something going on if all these big players are jumping, and that's what caught my attention. That's why I chose to look and just get the information. I warn you though this, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. You cannot unsee the benefits. And I remember looking at Stacy and go, look, let's get the information, but we're not going anywhere. We're not interested in leaving our current broker. And after we saw the information, we looked at each other and we said, we have to leave. There's no wanting to leave. We have to leave when we saw the numbers and saw the benefits of joining it. Market disruptors, they come to town in all industries every now and then. EXP is the market disruptor for agents. And look, if you're somebody out there who's looking to get into real estate, here's why you'll love EXP. We have one of our core values is called collaboration. See, our structure, our setup, our program we have, our compensation structure is set up such that new agents, experienced agents, want to help the new agents. Let me say that again. The experienced agents want to help the new agents because the more money the new agents make and stay in the game and have success, the higher the stock goes, the more money the experienced agents make. So the experienced agents are sharing their secrets with the brand new agents, which decreases their learning curve, which helps them make more money, which makes the company make more money, which makes everybody make more money. It's a genius business model. It's a genius compensation plan. It is the best thing going, and you owe it to yourself to check it out. Thanks. We'll see you soon.